What if you can manage your entire web hosting server from a one lightweight solution? Meet NexPanel, a lightweight hosting control panel which outperforms cPanel and powered by OpenLightSpeed. It is highly optimized and secure by default. It has the firewall in it and also have integrated GitHub, so you can deploy your Laravel and Node.js application directly with the GitHub. So let's get started. So in this video I will show you complete details how you can deploy, how we can install WordPress in one click, how we can set up using the GitHub. So I have showed multiple ways to deploy the websites and details about this one. So let's get started without wasting any of your time. If you will talk about the services what we have in it, OpenLightSpeed we are using. It also have the support for the MongoDB. Mostly panels have only support for MySQL. We also support MongoDB, which you can install later. Okay. So also we have mode security and calm AV and fail to ban with it. So you get pretty much everything from it. Okay. Also we have developed a custom agent based blocking system. So also we have support for the Lightspeed cache. So you can use your cache settings according to your needs. So it allows you to easily get best results. Okay, so let's get started with it. Okay, so to start we will go to our lvato.com here, or you can go here. So from here I will go to the VPS, and from here I can choose any VPS I want. So I can start with this one. So it is if I will go with the 3-month plan, it will be much cheaper. So but I'm going with the 1-month plan. So now then I will go with the payment. So let me pay here. So I just have paid it. So now I can go to my services and then I can create my instance here. Okay, so now it's loading my deployment options. So let me see with what I want to deploy. So I have NexPanel here, so I can automatically deploy fastly with it. Also we on the Lvato it supports other like Coolify or Cloud Panel 2 or Cyber Panel next cloud. So these are most common panels. So also you can use the distros. So let me go with the next panel here, and I want to use Singapore, which is easy near to me, and then I want to use the domain, this one, and I will deploy this. Okay, so now it's being deployed, installing our application, and we have to wait a bit here. So now you can see it given us the IP, like it's saying it is installed. So we can go to it, and then we can copy our password, and then we can enter our admin username here, and now it is installed here. Okay, so once you are logged into the dashboard, and from the dashboard what we can see here, so on the left side is your complete menus, and on this right side is stats and quick actions here. Okay, so now let's see if in the updates is there any update here, or it is automatically installed to the latest. So and now if we go to the websites, we don't have any websites currently. We have to add a website, so let's add that domain here. So lvato.testing.top. So we will be using 8.4, and it will be PHP website. So we can also assign the CPU limit here. For example, you want to assign a single core here, that will be 112, because this is 1 GB server. So we will not use more than that. Okay, as this is testing website. Okay, we will go to the domains. In the domains we have to, so then I will go to it, and then from the DNS management I'm going to add this IP here. So let me copy this IP, the 95 one here, and I will paste this here and also here. Just click this one, and then I'm going to save the DNS code. Okay, so now we are good to go. If we want to use WordPress, we can use from here one click install. We can use WordPress here, or like admin@, I can install this WordPress here. So it will take 1 to 2 minutes to install it, and then it will install the Lightspeed for cache plugin. So I think so it's given us the password, so that's good, can use it. So now we can view our website here. So let's check if the website is opening. So let me just, first of all, let's see what is the speed of the website. Okay, let's refresh it. So it's responding in the 266 ms. So I think so it has installed Lightspeed cache, that's why that was the pop-up. So now you can like view what is the speed of, obviously speed will depend on your server, and PHP is considered a bit slow than others. Even deploying like Node.js applications, I have tested with it, so it is going to handle a lot of like users with the Node.js. So that's how. So this is like file manager. You can like edit files. For example, if you want to edit this, you can use the code editor. So we have integrated with it. So you want to replace like a line here, you can also replace like you have in the VS code. Like you can, for example, we can type this here and we can replace the content here. So that's much like more makes sense, like a real, we have support for like React etc, so you can edit all things with it. Okay, so if you want to upload a file, it will you can also upload from here, we allow to upload, so it's good. So then in the application, so this is a like best feature I love about it, that you can connect your GitHub repo. So let's first of all like delete our content, even we don't need to delete it. So I will delete them. So now it's deleted. So let's go to the GitHub. So from here I will go to a Laravel application. First of all, let's deploy. So this is Lvato commerce. A So this is a like I will publish it. So now I need to get a fine grained token. Fine grained token GitHub. So in the personal access tokens, like you can see here. So Lvato commerce so has expired. So let me verify with email. So it's not fully showing it you, so don't need to try. So then I will go into the NexPanel manage page, and then I will paste my token here, and then I will say him to scan the repo. So it will check automatically what the repo is about and what is the like details there. Okay, so now we have to create a database. So I'm going to use a MySQL database here. So I will say Lvato commerce, then I'm going to put that name here in the here, and then I will also have the username similar, and then I will paste this here. So this is just for testing. So then the session driver will be the database. This is our domain, so I can paste this here. Now we will click to deploy and start. It will install any dependencies and download our repo. Then it will configure our complete setup, and then it will publish. So now it is deployed. So let's go and visit our website. As you can see, everything is running smooth and our website is open, and we can also go into the admin panel, and using the admin credentials we can log in. You can deploy your Next.js, Node.js, or React or Can applications also with it. I have tested with them, like I have deployed multiple applications including Next.js applications, React and 10 stacks. So now if you want to redeploy your application, like example, you have made some changes to your code and you have published it, and then you can come here and redeploy to the latest commit. It will ensure that your existing credentials and commands are used to redeploy. Okay, so then if we see the protected directories here, like storage or public, like your uploads folder, they will be ensured to they will be not deleted if you will use this button here. Okay, so on the redeployment, so like your all uploaded content will be saved. So but if you want to like completely like edit it or clean build, then you can use these buttons here. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so for example, if now you uploaded a like file, zip file into your system, then you can use this uploaded files button, and then you can like after extracting, you can detect your like Node.js application, and then you can use to deploy that. Okay, so for example, you uploaded a like for example, you can say a folder of a Node.js app, then you can use that. Okay, so this is PHP my admin. So from here we can like manage our database for MySQL, or you can say MariaDB. Okay, MariaDB or MySQL, don't confuse them, they are similar or same mostly. Okay, so then here is the email. From here we can like use our email stack, but then after it there will be the backups. From here you can create new backups, and you can like download the backups if want, or then you can like restore them. Okay, so like you can download it or you can restore this backup. The backup is complete of like your complete databases or your complete like things. Okay, so then this is the cron job, and from here you can type the cron job here, or you can use these example commands to like get the idea how to deploy it. Okay, and here is the SSL. From here in the SSL you can view your SSLs or you can deploy them. So this is the same, one click. Then after like you can here you can deploy applications. We will also include the Lvato commerce soon. It will be either paid or free, we not decided yet. But we will like add this. Okay, so currently we like added a themes, so I was showing that. Okay, so after it, so then if we will like see other things, here we have our PHP settings for our this website, not for the complete server. So for example, if you are using like WHMCS or etc, so you have to like disable some extension, you can do that. And this is PHP resources limit. Like if you have multiple websites of your clients, then you can apply these limits to ensure your server runs smooth. Okay, and like this is the PHP configuration, and from here you can customize these. Okay, and these are the extensions here. Okay, so this is the error or access logs. You can like view what is happening. If you are not getting the idea why your application is not running, then you can come here, and on the application page there will be logs when you will deploy a proxied application, for example for the Node.js. Okay, so then that will show the complete details here. Okay, so in the DNS zone you can manage your website. So currently we don't have any DNS zone, I think so. It was due to a bug, so then I fixed it, so you will see these details. Okay, so then this is our server settings. So let's go and install our email stack first of all. So in the email stack it will install our postfix or dovecat to ensure we can send or receive the emails. So let's install our email stack here. Okay, it will take some time. So now we can create our new email boxes. We can start or stop our services here, and then we can add forwarders, DNS records, and here we can add a domain. So let's type our domain which we have used earlier. So if, for example, if you will if you are not seeing your DNS records, you can do one thing. You can come here and you can add the domain here. So it will also create your DNS records in the DNS manager. So I'm not sure why was that happening. So that I fixed it. Okay. So here you can like add the mark record, or you can issue mail server SSL to ensure your email is secure. Okay. So then from here you can test the deliverability of your emails. Like it will like give you basic stats about it. Okay, so then this is DNS records. Like you can see here also, once I applied the DNS records there, so this is also showing the DNS records here. Okay, so then from the emails delivery and queue, from the delivery we can see which emails are being sent or not yet sent. Like for this is like a list of the email where your worker tells to send these emails. Okay, so then this is Rspamd. So this is used to this is kind of security for your email. You can think is as a like Microsoft Defender we have in our Windows. So this is like a software to ensure you are not sending any spam emails or receiving them. Okay, so then for the webmail we can open this here. We are using Snappy Mail instead of the other one, which is I think so Roundcube. So I use it because it's lightweight and it's more like I have been using it, okay, for the past times. So now let's create a mailbox here. So then I'm going to assign it 500 MBs, and then we can set up it, or we can change password, or we can lock or unlock it. Okay, so like we can see our setup details. We can lock the email to completely stop receiving or sending the emails. Okay, so let's enter this email here. We can also connect this email to our custom mail boxes, like in Gmail, or in the like Thunderbird of the Mozilla, which I use mostly to like manage multiple emails. Okay, so like from here we can send or receive the emails. So then you can like delete this from here also. So these are your databases. As if we want to install the MariaDB database, we can create a MariaDB database here. So like instead of like deploying it on the MongoDB website, we can also deploy a MongoDB database here. Okay, so this is MongoDB database. Like this is Mongo Express. From here you can view all your like collections, and then you can create a collection here. For example, if you want to create a collection of stores, you can do that. You can create collections of books, and you can use this URL just like you use on your like mostly Next.js apps. You use the URL instead of you setting up password etc. So you can use this URL. Okay, there. So this is PHP runtime. From here we can install or any missing extensions, or we can fine tune. So this is a security overview, and from here we can enable SSH or disable it, or we can install any service from here. Okay, as like described here, you can see what's running, what's stopped. If you are not getting any logs here, then you can go to the security overview, and from there you should reinstall like using that button given above. Okay, so then these are like being logs of the IPs it banned. Like I just created this server in 1 hour ago, and like you can see how many IPs are banned automatically. So this is malware scanner. From here we can scan our website. We can run a scanner mostly on the like a low server RAM or low core server, we have like calm AV on demand. So what it do, it ensure like we don't waste space on like RAM on the calm AV, because calm AV takes around 300 or 400 on active state. Okay, so to manage, so you can see it's on demand here. Okay, so if you will have a bigger server like 4 GB like 4 core RAM, sorry, 4 cores and 4 GB RAMs, so it will automatically switch to active state to ensuring it will be actively fighting to each websites like malwares. So you can see the calm maybe progress here. So these are the SSLs. You can also sync the SSL or renew from here. You can ensure if you want to use the standard SSL, it will be like just you are pointing the IP and then you can come here. And if you want to use the wildcard SSL, then you can use Nameservers in the like settings. You have to put that, so I will show later. Okay, so these are the just logs which people visited and like completed logs. Okay, so then after like this, you can see the audit logs also, what agent is doing, the NexPanel itself, what it is doing. Okay, this is the backup. From here we can add remote location also if for our primary backup system. Like for example, if you want to deploy on this server, you can use local, or if you want to like store the backups on another FTP server, then you can use that. Okay, then you can schedule the backups from here. You can also add a secondary location here to ensure that you have multiple backups in case of any disaster. Okay, so this is the packages. From here you can like customize for each user of like your clients that what resources they get. Okay, if for example if you are selling or reselling the services, then you can use these limits to ensure what like fair resources they will get from here. Okay, so like you can customize each details from here, like per site, like resources etc here. Okay, bandwidth etc. Then you can create or add multiple users here. You can come and add your clients here, and then you can edit or change their package etc from here. Okay, and this is GitHub webhooks. You can create a webhook from here, like which you will use in the GitHub to like send a push request to like automatically deploy your GitHub. Okay, you can connect that also. So this is the API keys. From here we can create API key, and we can use our like you can say if you are creating any extension for the reselling of your web hosting, or you are integrating into your CRM, then you can use these API to like quickly get these actions done. Okay, so like these are that. Okay, then like it will give you like complete actions what we can do on the NexPanel itself. You can also do that there. Okay, so then in the settings, first of all we can apply two-factor authentication. Then this is the where you apply your name servers, and then you can set up your host name and PTR record, and then it will like ensure that then you can use it. Okay, to all your domains, like you can point the name server these to your server. Okay, so whatever domain you want to use, you have to create a website of it in this panel, and then you can come here and you can add the default DNS. Okay, then you can issue a panel SSL. In my case it will currently not work because I not pointed the IP yet. It will like fail because that IP is pointing somewhere else currently. Okay, so that like you can see this is failed because it's not using the IP. Okay, so then from here you can fine tune or enable disable your like IPv6, and from here you can see how many connections should be there, how many like timeout, max connections, max SSL connections. So like you can customize these there. Okay, so for example, mostly I recommend to have if for the API mostly have under 30 the connection timeout, and for the website which have the cron jobs etc, then you can use 300. Okay, or for the normal websites just use 60. Okay, that is enough. Okay, and then in the updates we can see our updates. If there is any available update we can see that, and then we can update to it. Okay, so if you want to start with the next panel, you can go from the link below either to the Lvato hosting platform, or if you are not using Lvato, you can just run this command and it will automatically install the complete next panel onto your server. So if you have any question, you can leave in the comment section. So thank you so much for watching.